welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today it's another interesting conversation. Well, I promise you to have a part 2 of yesterday's topic, jealousy, and that's what we will be doing today. So come along with me and we will discuss this topic again. Yes, friends, we are here again to have another wonderful conversation about this topic, jealousy. I hope you like my background. You like my background? Yeah, I like having the nature background. You know, I like having flowers in my background and thing. My yard is like a nature yard, you know. Yeah, you will see birds come down and walking up and down in the yard as if they are like a pet in the yard. You know, so my home is a very peaceful home and full of fruits and trees, you know. So yeah, so birds love the environment. You know. Yes, so so like I said, we are going to dive right into our reasoning on jealousy. And friends, if you are new, please, I'm asking you to like and subscribe and leave a comment, right? Leave a comment, and always remember to what? To share, and remember to hit that notification bell. All right, so yes, let's get the ball rolling now. All right, so yes. All right, so yesterday we speak about jealousy and its meaning of jealousy. We went down deeply into that, and I speak about God jealousy for us, right? God jealousy for us, and we established that God jealousy is different from mankind jealousy. God jealousy is different from mankind jealousy. All right, yes. So God jealousy is a love that, you know, it's very hard to explain, right? And as they say, that God love is agape love, you know. Still can't explain that. You know, God love is, I mean, mind-blowing, right? So even when God is jealous, when we go the other way in taking on to things that we put over him, he still loves us, and he still wait for us to turn to him so he can forgive us and so he can do what he wants to do in our lives, right? So we were saying, if man could do as how God love for us, I mean, we would live in a world with a lot of love and peace. But yes, jealousy, as we say, it generally refers to our thoughts and feelings, right? Jealousy generally refers to our what? Our thoughts and our feelings, right? And you can say feelings of insecurity. All right. You know, along with fear. All right, and we discuss you know, what jealousy can consist of, like, anger and resentment, right? And just to name a few. All right, so let's take it a bit further. Let's look at a married man having a female outside of his marriage to be his best friend. Likewise, the woman outside of his marriage having a male as her best friend. Now, what do you think about that, Sadiki? Or what you think about that? Now, I don't have a best friend. Now, let me put it this way. I don't have a best friend outside of my marriage. No, I don't. Whether by male or female, I don't have a best friend outside of my marriage. Now, I considered my best friend to be my wife. Right? We talk about everything you can think of. Both of us, we share, everything together. We talk about everything. We love to be in each other's company, right? We love to be in each other's company, right? Everywhere is the two of us. We are each other's best friend. No, God say that you should cleave to each other, right? And that you become one with your spouse, right? When you're married, you become what? One, right? You become one. So that is saying that everything is supposed to be what? Both of you, right? So if you as a male did have a best female friend out there, not saying that you're going to stop talking to the person, no. But best friend is that you share everything with that person, right? And if there's anything that person can call on you, and you quick to go to that person, right? And attend to that person, right? Anything, he can call you at any time, right? And best friend is someone you can talk to about what? Everything. Like you're going through problems, you can talk to that person, right? Now that you are married, and now that you have a spouse, now that you're married, that closeness that you would have with that best friend now should channel now to your spouse, right? All of that you had with your best friend should now channel to your spouse, right? Should channel to your spouse. All right? Now, jealousy can come in play there, because if you still keep that same that same rhythm going on with your best friend, and knowing that you have your husband and have your wife, it can cause problem, because there's not any limit, because you didn't put any limit on it. So the best friend can call at any time he or she feels like in the night, whichever time of the day. Your best friend can call you. If that person need your company and call you, ready to go to that person, anything at all, right? Now, if that closeness don't cut off and channel now to your spouse, it can cause problems, it can cause separation, right? It can cause problems and separation because you are giving your best friend attention, and it can lead up to you giving your best friend more attention than even your spouse, and it can cause problems. So I'm not saying that you should cut off and not have any more friendship with your friend. No. But the best friend mentality, the best friend thing, channels to your spouse. So you let that best friend know that there's no a limit, because now he or she sees that you're married, right? It should be a limitation now on your communication now, because now that person is supposed to respect now that boundary now, because now you have your partner now, your spouse that you are now one with. Now you have that person now to lean on, to talk to share anything now. You don't need that closeness anymore with another person. But yes, you will still have that person as your friend, but that person now will be just friend. Now the best now you have to come off and put on your spouse. Now your spouse is your best friend, and your friend is just your friend, because now there is a limit and an understanding. Now if that person can't understand that, you know what you have to do? If the person is behaving as if he or she feels like he should have that place in your life still, and don't and refuse from respecting your boundary, and making it a fuss that he or she should still be in your life that way, then you don't need that person. Because right there and then you see that person is going to cause problem within your marriage. It would have been better if you had not went ahead and married, if so be the case. So what I'm saying? So if that person cannot respect your boundary, right, and respect what you are now standing for, that person shouldn't be anymore a friendship close in your life. Just I and by, right, if it boils down to that. But if the person respect that and understand his or her place, because now the person see that now you are in a different level now, being married, and if that person respect the boundary and respect your requirements, that person can remain being a friend, right? Being a friend to you, because he or she respects now the boundary, right? Because not that you're going to cut that person off, but no more of the much calling on the phone, the much speaking, and all of that. All of that now gone to your spouse now, right? Not saying the person can't call, yes, but as I said, limits and boundary now set, right? Because you have to set it, right? Because for you to become one with your spouse, you have to set all these situations that was before you got married. A lot of person, they tend to keep the same situation going while they are married, and it causing problems because we didn't set boundaries, right? And so that person can respect your union. It causes problem. So when you married friends, there's a boundary you have to set within that for that union, that now you are becoming one with your spouse, right? And so that person can respect. A lot of persons don't get respect in their union because they don't set boundaries for persons to respect, right? There are marriages that persons does behave in any way in person's marriage, and disrespecting and all of that, because the person didn't stand up for principle or stand up for the boundary that should have been set, right? So it should be boundary setting now that you are married. So the best friend thing, you take off the best of your friend and put it on your spouse and just keep your friend as your friend. Now your spouse get all of that now becoming your what? Best friend, because the union that now you have joined, now you are one in aim and in everything. Right? So you take off the best of your friend and put it on your spouse. Right? Yes. And so that persons will respect you and respect your spouse, because many times your spouse will not get the respect because you didn't set the boundary for them to respect your spouse, right? And you have to set the boundary so that you can get respect so as your spouse, right? Because what? You both are one, right? You both are one. So you still keep your friend, but you correct all the boundaries that's supposed to correct and set aside, right? And you take off the best of your friend and put it now on your spouse, to your spouse becoming your best friend, because both of you are one, right? Because spouse, you will have friends, both of you will have friends. Nothing wrong with both of you having friends and even sharing the same friends, but boundaries must be set and it must be met, right? I know persons who were very close with other married couples, and boundaries didn't set in all of that. And what you think happened? Interference, in secret interference was going on with both partner and both side, right? So we have to set boundaries, friends. It is okay to have friends, yes, but always remember that boundaries need to be set and they need to be met so that you can have a decent and respectful marriage, right? So respect and boundaries, all of that need to be set. So friends, I hope that you understand what I just said, and you know that you are encouraged and that you can share with someone else so that they too can be encouraged and share with other friends. So friends, we leave it here and we thank you for joining me for this part 2 of jealousy, right? So remember friends, if you're new, like right here, subscribe here and share, all right? And don't forget to make your comment and tell a friend to tell a friend to watch. Keep it breezy.